Hi, this video is on how to make a mini book using Cricut Design Studio and your Cricut. To start off with, I'm going to use Georgian Basic Shapes. I want my book to be 5 inches, so I'm going to increase my size to 5 inches. Rectangle. So I want it to be, you have to hit shift and then the rectangles will appear. Now I'm going to hit the weld button, which is over here. Click off of that image to get the triangles off of it. And now the first image I want to add is a house. Don't know exactly which house I want. So I'm going to go up to categories, go down to keyword, then I'm going to type in house. So to see which one I want, all I'm going to do is hit the arrow, back or forth arrow. It'll bring up the cartridges that has a house and it'll highlight it like it's showing over here. It's showing a little house right there. That's not the one I want. So I'm going to keep hitting till I see the house that I want. And I see it in my community, the one that I want, but I want blackout. All the features, all the cartridges don't have the blackout features for all the items, but this one does. So I'm going to hit the blackout key and hit my house. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I want to move my house. Now my house is on there. But I want to move my house over. I want to hit the weld button up here again because I'm going to weld these two together. And I'm going to just slide my house all the way down. And there it is. That's my first one. Now to do my second page. All I'm going to go hit is new page, go back to my first page. I want to hit my rectangle and I'm going to hit copy like I showed you before, the copy button, go back to my second page and then hit the paste button. Okay, that's exactly where my triangle was the first time. Now the second thing that I want on here, I want a tree. So I'm going to do the same. Okay, the tree that I want is in Paper Doll Dress Up. Now I want to slide my tree over. And then I'm going to elongate my triangle because I want it to go right to the tree peak. Okay, and then I want to hit my preview again because I want to see where my tree is going to line up behind my house. See, it's not far enough. What I want to do is I want my tree to come out past my house here. So I'm going to go back to my tree again and I want to move it over some more. And let's hit preview to see if it's sticking out behind my house where I want it to be. I want it to be over a little bit more. Nope, wrong one. I want it to be over a little bit more. Where I want my tree to sit is right about there. That'll be good. So now go back into it. Make sure I hit weld on my tree. And then I'm going to highlight my rectangle and bring it over to where I want it to be at on my tree, like in center. They're both welded. Now when I hit my preview button again, my house will be here and the tree will be sticking out. And I'm going to keep on this way building my pages until I have all the pages that I want. After I build my pages, I'm going to go back through and like for my tree, I'm going to put a new page up. I'm going to go back for my tree. I'm going to hit to highlight my tree, and then I'm going to hit copy, go to the new page and hit paste. So when I'm ready to make my tree, to cut out just the tree in the fabric that the paper that I want the tree. Okay, this time I'm going to take the house that I didn't put the contour lines on. I mean, the detail lines are there. I'm going to make sure that's the exact size that I want it to be. And I'm going to hit copy it. Then I'm going to go back to my other page and I'm going to hit paste. Move my house over. So when I cut my house out, it's the house with all the detail lines in. I'll go back to my first page and I'll just delete that house. And I'm going to continue that with all the other pages. The pages. This is my house. This is my tree. I wanted a mountain behind my house. And then here are the pages with the contour lines that I want it to be, the detail lines. Here's my house with the detail lines. Now I've cut out all my pieces with my chipboard. And as I said, my book is going to be a little different. Behind each page is a shorter page that doesn't include the, like this one has the house, this one doesn't, then the tree, then the part behind the tree, then the mountain, and an extra little one from there, and then the back cover. Now I'm going to cut out all of the same pieces using my printed paper. You cut out one with your printed side up and one with your printed side down to cover your back sheets. It doesn't matter how you cut the rectangle ones because it's just the same. It's the ones that have the image on it that you got to cut one with paper one way, flip your paper over backwards so that you can cover the back side. Okay, I cut out the front, and remember I said flip it over, and I've cut out the back. And I've also went on and cut out the detail of the house and added all the details to it. Okay, before I add my paper to my cards to my chipboard, I like to ink all the edges and even come in a little bit so that when I add my image, this will all be covered up. And if it doesn't go exactly to the edge, or if I get it on just a little bit crooked, the coloring on there will hide it. So I do this to all of the image in a coordinating color to the color that I'm doing on my paper. Okay, I've finished my cover with the house. I added some soft flowers, snow, around the bottom and the top of the house, and then I inked a little bit around the door to show the windows and everything on it. Okay, I punched out, I decided how many holes that I wanted, and I wanted just the 6 holes. So I found out where my center was, and I just did one punch with the bind it all, and punched out each page. After I got done punching out each page, then I used the wire, and I want it white. Since my book is blue and white, I wanted the white. And now I'm just putting ribbon on my wire. I'm not putting it across 2, I'm only putting it on 1. And I'm alternating blue and white ribbon, and I'm going to finish putting it down the edge. And I added all of my spots for pictures and for journaling. And you can see my short pages in there. I'm leaving this book blank because I don't know if it's going to be used for Christmas or just winter vacation. And if it's going to be for Christmas, they can put little dots to make it look like Christmas ornaments in the tree. They can add presents or anything they want around the pages. And this is all the spots. There's a lot of spots. Like I said, I put in the short pages. There's a lot of spots for pictures and journaling. And on my mountain and on my Christmas tree also, you can see that I used the Glitter Snow by Martha Stewart on all the parts, except I left a little bit in the middle there where the brown to make it look like rocks are coming out of the mountain. Some of them didn't get covered. And there's still plenty of journaling spots and pictures.